Hello everybody, and welcome to another edition of Drew's Food Reviews. And today I've got another episode of my brand new series called Classic Candy Corner. And I was out in the store the other day, I was looking and I found quite a bit of different candy out there. And there's a lot of old classics that are throwbacks to when I was a child. And there's lots of different candies and different chocolates and different gum and all kinds of different things that I remember when I grew up, and ran across this one, and a lot of people told me to try this because they said it was one of their favorites when they grew up, and I thought I'd give it a try. I don't know if I've tried this one or if I really grew up on these or if I tried them when I was little, but I thought it would be interesting to try it. And I found this in my grocery store. It's the Zero Bar. I actually found it at Walmart Neighborhood Market, and this is a king size version. And it says it's the caramel peanut and almond nougat covered with white fudge. So there you go. It's a Zero Bar, and I'm kind of experiencing this for the first time, or first time in a long time. And just to let you guys know, the facts are 210 calories for the whole bar, and this is king size, so this is 3.4 ounces. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna eat the whole bar. I'm just gonna try a little bit of it and see if it's something that I kind of remember. I know that when I was a little kid, I grew up on lots of different chocolate bars. The Old Faithful Snickers, the Hershey bar, the Mr. Good bar, Special Dark, peanut butter cups, of course. That's one of my favorites. Still on the hunt for the Chunky bar. That was one that I remember growing up. We also have the Charleston Chew, which I actually found, and I'll be doing that in a different review. And there's just a whole lot of different ones out there. I'm having a little trouble opening this up. And here we go. Oh, okay, yeah, this is white fudge. And those of you that want to see, this is a Zero Bar. I'm gonna break it open. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. No, this isn't Kit Kat, but this is Zero. Wow. There we go. Oh, okay, so the inside is kind of like a Musketeers, Three Musketeers, and it's got the little nougat and a little bit of caramel and white fudge. So it's just a little different version of a, what is that, Milky Way bar, I guess, with the white fudge on it and the Zero Bar. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a little try. Now, a lot more nougatier than I remember. Not as soft as the Milky Way, but that does have good flavor. Yeah. Nice and chewy. Got a little bit of peanut, so it's sort of like a Snickers bar. It's actually very good. That nougat's good. The white chocolate's good. I sort of remember this along with the other bars like the Bit of Honey, Sugar Daddy, Sugar Baby, Mama, that I would get from the Ice Cream Man. Those were always really good. And they also had some of the bars that aren't around anymore, like the Reggie bar, the Marathon bar. That was the one that had the little squiggly things, and it was like all caramel. And just a whole lot of different things. And seems like when I was a little kid, and like this says it's king size, and it's a pretty good sized bar. And I don't know that they were that big. When I was little, they just had the regular size, like regular size Snicker bars and regular size, Three Musketeers, Milky Way, those kind of things. And, Hershey bar, Special Dark, Mr. Good bar, Crispy bar, that kind of thing. And I seem to remember that they were about, a quarter. And I'm sure some of the older people out there remember when they were like a nickel. But I think the bars back then were, a quarter for them. I think this one was $1, $1.50, something like that at Walmart. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but I'm always on the hunt for trying a little bit of classic candy and just kind of going over some of my memories when I was little. And I think, actually, believe it or not, I think they put this out at Halloween time, like in a pack with the little fun size. I think you can still find them like with the Snickers and with the Three Musketeers and maybe a little Zero in the little Halloween packs. If you look closely enough, I think they still kind of put it out. They're still manufacturing it, I guess, for the people that like these kind of things and like the white fudge and the nougat as opposed to the chocolate. So yeah, it's not too bad. I don't know that I'd get this again. It's not really my favorite kind of old-time candy, but a lot of people, maybe they grew up on it and maybe it was something that they remember. And if you could find it, I found it at my Walmart. Maybe you could find it. Sometimes the gas stations have them. Sometimes other markets and stuff have them. Liquor stores. A lot of times, if you go to the liquor stores, you can find some of the things, some of the candies that everybody doesn't carry. And I remember when I was little, I would go to the liquor store and I'd get, like Jolly Ranchers and the Bubba Gums, Hubba Bubba. And all those, they'd be in the candy, and the Pop Rocks and all the old stuff that I remember from when I was little. They always had them at the liquor store, it seems like. And I just remember that, when I was little, they didn't really like going into the liquor store, but they still sold candy. So kids would go in there and they'd, kind of say, look, just get your candy, get out. They wouldn't be too friendly with having you roaming around the liquor store if you were, a little kid. But yeah, they always had the candy, and it was usually by the register when you first went in. That way, I guess you weren't wandering around in the back in the liquor store. And yeah, they had a lot of that different stuff there, and I always thought it was kind of cool when you get all the different candies that they had there. And that's kind of fun to go back and kind of revisit the Zero bar and just kind of relive some of my memories of what I used to do and where I used to get my candy and just the different types of candy that's out there. And like I said, most of the time I'd just get a quarter and go up to the gas station or liquor store and buy a candy bar or something. Or I'd ask my mom to say, hey Mom, can you get me a peanut butter cup or something like that, and she'd get me a candy bar or something. But yeah, it was kind of fun to try all the different ones, and the old classic ones were some of the best ones. And I'm kind of a traditional person. I like the peanut butter cups and the Hershey bars and the old classic candies out there. Wasn't it too much of the the kind of offshoot ones, but it was fun to give this one a try. And so I hope you guys liked this little visit to my Classic Candy Corner. And so if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and the notification bell right over here. And go ahead and leave a comment down below on some other classic candy that you'd like me to try or that you remember when you grew up with. and I'll see if I can find it and I can try it for you guys out there and let you know where I found it. So, until next time on Drew's Food Reviews, I'll talk to you later.